Hey everybody, Great on 95 is here again with more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Alright, so last time we met Penny, who never really introduced herself, and somehow we know her name, because we're just psychic like that. So we got into Studio 1 and we found this place, and we're going to ask her about Will Powers right now. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. You know when I spilled that stuff on my arm? Last episode, part, thing, the brisk? Yeah, it's sticky now. Sorry. If Wapel was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry. I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. I actually don't see why they put that music there. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Sensing someone. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them. You know how I feel about... Oh, God. Don't keep moving us. I don't want... Stop pulling me. Stop. No. Oh, man. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Damn it. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Grossness. Assistant's claim. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. Sure as can be. Sorry. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching us the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Oh man, demon lady. Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Shut up, Maya! Her! She's not even a full-time employee! All of you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths like there was no tomorrow, saying things other than, well, to respect your elders back and crying shame. She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Heck yeah! This was worth it! We made her frickin' leave. Alright, let's look. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with his computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it! Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1. That's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Oh crap, which one was it? Was it this one? There, entered. Hey, printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Ho ho, it's the Steel Samurai, I got it. Huh? How is that a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. 2? What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers' question mark photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, well that's what I said. Anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. How about we not? Wait, let's not. Thank you, Phoenix! Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it's just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. Oh, if it was, I'd be so happy. To be continued! Hooray! Time for the next chapter! I have to be quiet for that jingle. I love that jingle. No, that's not part of it. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, Court number 4. Wow. Oh, yo. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Here we go, guys. The next trial. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer at Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during this trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to your testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. First, I would like to call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Hoo-ha! Kidding. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? Gumshoe is a little smart. I'll give him that. He's awesome, though. He is awesome for a Patrick-like character. Get it? He's like, stupid. Yeah. This is where, this here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes here. Prepare! Warning! This is the main gate to the studios. If I start messing up, I'll just say the last word, or near the last word, and then I'll just, yeah. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Do you have a slideshow thing or something? Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant. Would 4 be the old lady? All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. That was a big time frame right there. The time of death was 2:30 something. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest. Was the murder weapon. I skipped it by accident. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? No? I think I can probably remember that. So the murder weapon was a spear. I don't think you have to remember. I don't remember. How medieval. Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor! Man, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. I don't know what that was. Never mind. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Stop pointing at me! Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh no. Oh no. This is the start of the badness of gross. Ugh. Will the witness something her name? Oh no. Edgeworth, run now. I beg you. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? Oh no. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. Okay, that's just worth it for that. Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please! Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. Finally, your name is told, even though it says there right in the corner of your text box. So just call me Grandma. Oh God, dearie, no children had to believe it, but Captain Oldbag cried. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. Thank you. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, sir, I was. What? And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony, because you shut up. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Ha! Funny. Funny, funny. Witness's account. Hooray! The day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me, because a certain man walked by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Ha-ha! Yeah, you saw the defendant then. Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Even though I don't want to talk to this lady. God, I'm not going to waste your time. Okay, so she thinks she saw Powers. I don't want to hear what she has. Actually, I want to hear her errands thing. Go, Phoenix. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Because I do not know. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know? Sorry about that, guys. I had to spill more brisk all over myself. Oh, it's cold! Oh, God! Wow, that's cold! Oh, jeez! Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? Holy crap, it's on my chest. It's cold. Whippersnapper! I told you to lock the gate, didn't I? I did my job. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years. Oh god. Wow! I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Yep. 2:30. Because a certain man walked right. 2? You're sure? Sure as spit. Ew. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Mean! Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. Shut up, old bag. Sure, okay. So you saw Mr. Powers? That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again, it was him. Shut up, it was Powers. Let's do it! Let me get this straight, old bag, Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in the photo, you! Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Okay. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo. Tokyo! Ms. Olbag! I'm sorry, never mind. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? Yeah. Well, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Oh! I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. Yeah. No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss Witness. Is having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Humph, nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised. That's what I was. Okay. The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all your information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Holy crap, I went too far, and now someone's talking to me on Skype. Not Skype, it's freaking Steam. Okay, if you like what I'm doing, subscribe, comment, like, check out my other stuff, check out stuff about stuff, and I'll see you later for more stuff with Phoenix Wright and yelling at old ladies. So, bye. Bye-bye.